This is a great opportunity for us because there is history in every part of the 17 cities, towns, and counties that are, comprise Hampton Roads. Fort Monroe is going to be turned over to public stewardship September 2011. Fort Monroe will go from being what I consider the fourth corner of this historic quadrangle that again starts with Jamestown, then goes to Colonial Williamsburg, and then Yorktown, where the Revolutionary War was won. And now the fourth corner would be Fort Monroe, which is where in 1861 the first African-American enslaved people went to Fort Monroe. They got on a rowboat in Norfolk. They rowed across the Elizabeth River to Hampton. They walked to Fort Monroe, where they knocked on the door and asked to speak to the man in charge, who was Lincoln's General Benjamin Butler. They said to General Butler, "Sir, we would like our freedom." And Butler was a lawyer, and he knew that they were considered only to be 3/5 human as opposed to being a full human being by virtue of the Constitution, which was set up to be able to tax, to create a taxation system for property, human property. And so he couldn't give them their citizenship, but he could confiscate them as contrabands of war because they were property. And that's what became known as the contrabands of war. And that was the first step on the path to citizenship that was ultimately completed at the end of the Civil War in 1865 through 1870 with the passages of the 13th, 14th, and 15th Amendments.
And that happened right here in Hampton Roads.
Right here in Hampton Roads. So Fort Monroe is the Ellis Island of the 19th century, and it is our history, our local history, and no one knows about it, not even the people here in Hampton Roads.